Hey, we're back here today with another performer tip of the day. Now, are you a dancer? Do you want to open yourself up to more possibilities with booking jobs? Then I highly recommend getting an acting class. Now, most dancers don't get an acting class until they're older, and at that point, they're already struggling behind the people who have been acting since they were younger. The sooner you get into those acting classes, the more opportunities will open. When a movie or a TV show is looking for a character that dances, a lot of times they really struggle with that because dancers aren't the greatest actors. They're amazing performers, they're beautiful artists, but acting is a harder technique to itself. So a lot of times when you see dance roles, they're not the greatest of performances. And that's not anything against them, they're just doing something they haven't trained as hard at. So if you want to be that dancer that books that acting job right away, then you definitely need to get into those acting classes. Improv classes, film technique classes, dramatic classes, comedy classes, any of those will help boost you to being a better performer. So dancers, the older you get, the harder it is to book those dance jobs. So if you want to continue to performing, acting's the way to go. So get into those acting classes now so that when later on you have many more options to continue that performance. Being able to book jobs that don't involve dancing should be an awesome goal to have. It's very hard to. Very rarely do you see dancers that transition to acting book roles that don't involve dancing. Once you can get into that mindset and that mode, you're only going to begin to grow as a performer. And let's say you book a movie that has no dancing in it whatsoever, you're doing pretty well for yourself as a performer. So you don't want to be that awkward dancer that's in a concept dance video that you've seen on YouTube. I'm sure you've seen plenty of them where the dancer is acting in a scene before they start the dance, because the acting is usually atrocious and then it goes into this beautiful dance video where their artistry shines. Get to that level where the acting isn't bad and the dancing is even better, and then the artistry will grow even more from that. And after all, that's really what you want. So dancers, get into those acting classes sooner rather than later. You're gonna love yourself for being able to perform more and more often. You got this.